beneficiary plan. This is a Fox 5 News special report.
Good morning, I'm Chris Welch. Let's take you live now to Governor Cuomo. He's out on Long Island today for his daily briefing on the coronavirus. Let's listen in.
Michael Dowling, who needs no introduction in this facility, but Michael Dowling worked for 12 years with Governor Mario Cuomo, who I believe was the best governor to serve in the history of the state of New York. I may not be objective on that. 12 years with Mario Cuomo was a long 12 years. When you worked with my father, those were dog years when you worked with Mario Cuomo. So 12 years. And Michael basically ran the healthcare system for the state of New York and developed the healthcare system during that time. Then went and now runs Northwell Health System, which is the largest hospital system, health system in the state. And he's been extraordinarily helpful here in dealing with this virus, and he's going to be even more helpful as we go forward. So it's a pleasure to be with him. To my right, Melissa DeRosa, Secretary to the Governor, and to her right, Dr. Howard Zucker, who you all know, who's our Commissioner of Health, who's been doing a great job. Pleasure to be here today. This is one of the most challenging times that this state has faced in modern history. Challenging time all across the nation. A lot of questions, a lot of anxiety, a lot of opinions out there. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has watch the news, talk to people. Everyone has an opinion on what we should be doing. Everyone has thoughts that they want to share. One of the things that makes me frustrating for my team is I say I'm interested in your opinion. I'm interested in your thoughts. But let's start with facts first, right? And then once we agree on facts, then we can get to opinions and thoughts and beliefs. But let's start with facts. And that's what I've been doing for the people of the state of New York. Let me give you facts. Our total hospitalization rate is down again. You see this curve. We talked about it on the way up, which was a painful journey. We talked about it at the quote-unquote apex, which turned into more of a plateau, a flattening. And now we're seeing it gradually decline. We would have liked to see a steeper, faster decline, but this is where we are, and it's a painfully slow decline, but it's better than the numbers going the other way. You see it on total hospitalizations, you see it on intubations, and you see it also in the number of new cases per day. This is important because while we're seeing that hospitalization rate go down, and you see the number of new cases going down, those number of new cases are still problematic, right? So it means 600 new cases yesterday. With everything we've done, we still have 600 new cases yesterday, either walking in the door to hospitals or people who are in hospitals who are then diagnosed with COVID. But that number is also going down. One of the most stubborn situations and the most distressing are the number of deaths, and that is down from where we were, but it's still 232 yesterday, which is an unimaginable and painful reality that we have to deal with. And when people talk about how good things are going and the decline and the progress, that's all true. It's also true that 232 people were lost yesterday, and that's 232 families that are suffering today. Also a caution in the number of deaths. I know the reporters and everyone likes to trace these numbers and document these numbers. I think we're going to find, when all is said and done, that the numbers are much different than we actually thought they were. The amount of information that is now coming out that changes what we believed or what we were told happens almost on a daily basis. This was a virus that started in China. Now, last week, the CDC says, oh, it didn't come from China. It actually came from Europe to the East Coast. That's how it got to New York, and that's how it got to Chicago, et